Very good.
Okay, the last of this present, no, I don't want to say that. We're still running. Let it go, that's okay. I want to take this time to show you. I want to, okay. I want to take this time to show you some of the different types of guns that I have, where I have the grips and the cheek pads mounted on them. And I want to bring up a point that I haven't, is that we do have many crossbow shooters that use our products. I actually have a gentleman, his name is Matt Miller. He's ranked #1 in the crossbow and archery tournaments, and he uses our products. And just to give you a quick view, we have the grips, which make the bow extremely comfortable and keep your hand in place. In this instance, for a lot of the crossbows, you'll find the skeletonized stocks where you don't have a good side mount for a good cheek piece. I actually made my own custom cheek piece, and this was made out of our 3/16 customizable pad. All you had to do is make a template, cut it out, and all of a sudden you have a very nice, soft, squeezable place to put your face. And then you can do a forearm grip to where it actually gives you a nice comfortable place and a good gripping surface for your hand. And this happens to be a Horton 175 HD bow, but Matt's bow that he shoots in competition is a Horton Vision. Now, I don't happen to have a full bow with me, but I do have an actual Horton Vision frame. And this gives you a very good idea, because it has a Monte Carlo style cheek piece. You can use our LSR RCP on that. Very comfortable. And once again, if you need to raise it up for optics, you can roll this over the stock. Helps get your eyes up to your scope. Finger grip, very comfortable. And forearm grip, very comfortable. So these are just a couple of the bows and different types of actual firearms you can use these with. I wanted to show you real quick. This would be a collapsible, typical collapsible stock. This is our TSCP pad, 3/8 of an inch, very soft. And I know all you AR shooters out there, there's not a whole lot of deal about a 223 as far as recoil, but as far as just plopping your face down on a hard piece of plastic, and then once again trying to get your eyes back up to your optics, this gives you an excellent choice to be able to correct that. I'm going to take a few guns out of here. Some of these you've seen during the presentation. This happens to be a unique little gun. I always like to show this at the shows. I built this for my daughter when she was about 12 or 13. She was just a tiny little thing. I was concerned about recoil, so what I did was I built this with a 7 TCU. Very accurate. She takes deer out to 150 yards every year. And what I've done is I've got her a LSRCP cheek pad. I've got her a finger grip too, and she loves this gun. When I built this, she was only, like I say, about 12. She's 27 today. When she hunts, she could use any gun on this rack that I have, but she always reaches for this gun because she loves it so much. For you black powder hunters, we've got the answer to the recoil and to making that gun much more comfortable to handle and shoot. Once again, the grips, cheek pads. One item that I have noticed in the last 6 months, we've had more trap and skeet shooters join the Got a Grip Club because they're finding that these cheek pads, you know, you guys don't shoot heavy loads, but you're shooting between 500 to 1,000 loads in an afternoon during a match or serious shooting, and that builds up. When you've got a pad that can cushion your face from the recoil like this, it makes all the difference in the world from shooting all day long. I've got typical tactical style shotguns. I've got your granddaddy's gun, which this was my granddaddy's gun, good old Browning A5, and this big long handle on there, it's just amazing. With those finger grips, it keeps your hands locked right in. Cheek pads, keeps the recoil from your face. One interesting aspect is that I've had about 30 air gunners come to me. So we actually did a couple of models to show these guys. It certainly isn't about recoil. but to be able to have a great place for a cheek well to make those accurate shots. And once again, you've got the grip, gives you a perfect way to lock your hand in. You've got the cheek pad, gives you a comfortable resting place. I did mention tactical shotguns before. Gives you a good example. Benelli M1, finger grips, cheek pads. I can't stress how much you shoot depends on how comfortable it is. When you have something that takes that recoil and that shock from your face when you're shooting, it just makes shooting so much more comfortable. And one of the points that I didn't bring out earlier is that we've had a lot of youth shooters and a lot of lady shooters, and we have found that these grips and these pads have become extremely popular with them because it just makes shooting so much more comfortable. So when you hand your girlfriend, your wife, your daughter, and you're teaching them how to shoot, this is a way to get them into it to where they don't fear the gun and they really enjoy shooting more. So I ask you to visit our website. Okay, you can cut that because they're already at the website or they wouldn't be fucking